Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Risa Hairina. The student number is K451837 from class B. In this dance, I will present the result of my article review. The title of the article review is The Impact of Blended Learning on the Achievement of 9th Grade Students in Science and Their Attitudes Toward Its Use. This article was written by Nachih Rachih Al-Salhi, Mo'el Magzaub El-Tahir, and Sami Suleiman Al-Katauneh. This article was published in 2018. The volume is 5, the issue is number 9, and the pages are 1 until 11. The article was published by Elsevier. There are 4 parts that I will describe: the introduction, the method, the result and discussion, and the conclusion. The first part is introduction. This section discusses about theoretical review and study purpose. Let's discuss one by one. There are 4 points were discussed in the theoretical review. The first one is about e-learning. As we have seen that e-learning has become a popular approach to effective learning within the wider academic community because of the extensive use of web systems in learning. There are benefits of learning supported by technology or e-learning. It's largely flexible, allowing learning to occur at a distance, at a time, and pace appropriate to the needs of the students. The second is about e-learning in UAE school. In October 2018, the UAE Ministry of Education launched a free e-learning platform. This platform provides free educational multimedia in the form of videos in the Arabic language, in general science, math, biology, chemistry, and physics. It also provides nearly 11 million words of educational content to students in all educational stages in UAE schools. The third is about blended learning. Blended learning is new learning strategy that blends traditional learning in its various forms and e-learning in its various models, in order to increase student motivation and improve their learning achievement, as shown in the picture. The fourth is about student achievement in science and blended learning. The previous research studies have found that the blended learning approach has positive effect on student achievement. Next, the study purpose to examining the effect of teaching science using blended learning on the achievement and attitudes of 9th grade students in the intermediate stage, United Arab Emirates. The second part is method. The method of this research uses quasi-experimental design. In this research, there is 2 different approaches that were used: the control group and experimental group. In the control group, the students were taught by direct teaching method or traditional teaching, while the experimental group were taught the same material using blended learning. The research was conducted for 6 weeks. The participants of the research is 112. The experimental group is 61 students and the control group is 51 students. There are 3 teaching topics in the unit motion. The first one is description of motion, velocity and momentum, and acceleration. The next part is result and discussion. The first discuss about the impact of using blended learning in improving students' achievement in science for the 9th grade at the intermediate stage. From the picture, could be seen that average score of post-test for experimental group increased significantly, while the control group decreased. So, teaching the students using blended learning had a positive effect on the science test scores. The second discussed about the attitudes of students in the experimental group towards using blended learning in teaching science. From the picture, show that the experimental group developed a more positive attitude towards the use of blended learning in science after they had experienced its application. The third discussed about students' attitudes toward the use of blended learning in the experimental group vary according to the student gender and student academic performance in science subject. From the pictures, show that there is no significant difference in attitude to blended learning according to the variable of gender among students in the experimental group. Okay, the next picture shows that student attitude in science subject was variative based on student academic performance. From the result of the article, we can conclude that there is positive impact of blended learning on student achievement and also positive attitude toward their use. Okay, that is enough from me. Thank you for your attention and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.